Hello YouTube, this is my finished rocket stove. I was inspired by zero fossil fuel. Check out this webpage and YouTube channel. The webpage is altenergy.org. But it's a nice stove. It works great and it's really solid, massive steel. I took off the top just to show you the inside of the stove. This is the top. It fits perfectly. It's very heavy steel, 1 centimeter, 10 millimeter steel. I designed and made everything myself. The hinges, the door, the glass. It was the first time that I tried, but it worked fine. This is the inside. On the left and on the right are the air intakes, which I can regulate because inside, at the inside of this box, there is a little hatch that I can operate with this lever. When I pull it, you will see that it will become dark inside. You see? In the middle. And when I push it, it opens up. And that also happens on the left side simultaneously. So that's the air intake. I had some terracotta tile that I placed on the inside. So far it holds up pretty well. No problem with that. What you see is an L-shaped square tube that is 7 millimeter wall thickness, and that goes all the way up. I will show you the inside. Just give me a second. I will go inside with the camera. Now we're inside the tube, and now we are looking up inside the rocket stove. This is the square inner tube. Okay, now I will come out and go to the top. This is just another way to feed the wood inside the stove. This is how it looks inside. But now we go to the top of the rocket stove. Okay, this is the square tube. This. And I have insulation that is called vermiculite. This is a mineral, a natural mineral from Italy, I guess. And it's approved, and especially for stoves. So that's on the inside, and then another tube, and the exhaust gas go here. They go inside there. I will grab a light. I hope you can see it. It's a little bit difficult to see, but over there is a hole, and then it goes out from this box to my chimney pipe, and the chimney goes up, and then I have a flexible stainless steel pipe that is very light. I just hung it up with some stainless steel cable, and then it makes a bend across the room, and then it goes outside, and then it goes up in the air. So it looks like this. That's the setup, and I will light it in a moment. What I'm doing here is I'm putting fire resistant glass wool rope inside this ring, so it stops the smoke and I have a better flow. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You will see me back in a moment. Excuse me for the noise, but that is my neighbor. He's building his house, so I can't stop him, but I have to finish this because it's almost finished. I've been working on it for 2 years. I'm not a professional metal worker at all. I never welded before, so this is my first project ever, and well, it came out pretty well. I'm very pleased with the result. Thank you Zero Fossil Fuel for the great inspiration you always have with your nice projects. People, check out his YouTube channel. It's always a pleasure to watch your videos. Well, I'm pretty much done with the rope. This is the lid from my rocket stove. I'm gonna put it back on as soon as this is finished. I have to cut the end. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm gonna cut it about here. I'm gonna put the other end inside. This can't be too long because otherwise it doesn't close properly. Perfect. It's very heavy, and also made it myself. This fits perfectly around the rocket stove, so it's very tight. I have to use a sledgehammer to make it fit. So I'll put it on the top, and I use this wooden beam, and then I take a sledgehammer, and it will fit very tight. I'll be back. So this is the top. I'll line it out because this is the back side. I know, because I made some ugly welds. Place them in the middle. Okay. I take a piece of wood. I'm gonna grab my sledgehammer. Okay, I'm back. It is a sledgehammer. I mean, this is a big hammer, but it's not enough, this one. I need this one. I'm gonna make some noise now, so I think it's wise to turn down the volume from your speakers. Okay, I'm gonna smack it. When it bounces back, I'm down. Perfect fit. Okay, now I can light it up. I'm gonna fill it, but as you can see, I don't have a lot of wood, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna burn it anyway, just to let you see how it works. When you start the fire, make sure that you have something burning in here at the back of the rocket stove, because that will guarantee that there will be no smoke coming out at the front or at the top. But as you can see, I also made the rope at the top, so the smoke will stay inside. As you can see at the lid, the outer rim is clean. This is the place where the rope is, so there are no problems here. Maybe just a little bit, that is no problem. So I'm gonna fill it with wood. I can choose. I can do it from the top. I wish I had some longer sticks, which I do have, but not sure. Doesn't fit. So back to this pile. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it. I have some small tree chips that I saved when I cut down a tree in my garden because it became too big for the neighbors. They didn't like it and it took away too much sun in my garden. Okay, just go ahead and put some small stuff in the back. This will burn very well. Just put it in there. Nice stick. I have to say that all this is very dry. I dried it more than a year. So it will burn very easy. Just some more small stuff. This will burn very well. Okay, and now the big trick is to light it up in the back. But I use a very simple method to do that, because here is the back and I will use one of these. This is to light up the barbecue. Close the top hatch because otherwise the smoke will go out from the feeding bin. Light this up. I put it in the bag. And now it burns. And slowly the fire will become bigger. But there is a little smoke, but that's normal at the beginning. The stove needs to heat up, and once it's heated up, there's no smoke. Okay, we're back. And I'm feeding with a little bit of wood from the top. If I had a larger wood, I would use it, but I chopped it too small a few years ago. But it works anyway. And you see that the flame is going to the back perfectly, and there's no smoke here at the top. Well, just a little, because my valves are open, but you see it going back down. Now I will go ahead and feed some more wood, some thicker, a little, just gonna throw it in, then I close the hatch. And it will keep burning and heating up. So, hatch is closed. And now it will burn for about 20 minutes, and then I have to fill it up again. So let's see if there is smoke. We're going back that side. Yes, there is smoke. As I said, that's the beginning. It needs to heat up, and I will add a little bit of more air, so I will adjust my air intake. As you can see, there's no smoke coming out. This is the piece that I put back with my sledgehammer, and no smoke at all, and no smoke from here. It fits perfectly. I made it all myself. I designed it myself, and all I used was this very old welder and a grinder. I did it all with a grinder. So it's very heavy duty steel, 5mm, and the inside is 7mm, and the top is 10mm. So it will last a very long time. The only thing that I have left to do is to give it a color. I was thinking about black, but I think I go for the dark gray. I like that better, but that will happen sometime later. It's not very important now because it's dry in here, and that little bit of rust is no problem. I brush it off with my steel brush. Well folks, that's it. My finished rocket stove, operating very well enough. I don't have measurements from the temperature, but I can feel it. It's very warm, and although this is not a closed room, it makes a big difference in heat, and it's very nice. I can boil water on the top. I have tried it before. I have to heat it up a lot, but it works. And the benefit from the stainless steel pipe is that it will radiate heat as well. So it's not very hot. It's not nice to touch. It's too hot, but it gives off nice heat. So it works perfectly. Okay folks, that's it. I hope you like my design and my work. It's the first time ever, and I'm very pleased with it. It's very durable and robust, and I like the design, although I would make some changes if I did it again, but this is good enough. Thank you Zero Fossil Fuel, thank you people for watching, bye bye.